Before we get started, if you've ever felt like fathers' voices disappear the moment a relationship ends, subscribe right now and turn on notifications. This isn't about supporting a channel. It's about building a place where men can talk openly about things they're normally told to stay quiet about. Share this with someone who might need to hear it, and comment "Father" below so other people watching know they're not the only ones living through this. Let's start with a truth that almost everyone agrees on. Fathers should support their children. Real fathers do support their children. Most men are not arguing against responsibility. The idea that men want to abandon their kids is a narrative that gets repeated so often, people assume it must be true. But the reality is very different. Millions of fathers are working every day, paying support, trying to stay involved in their children's lives, and doing everything they can to hold their lives together after a divorce. If you've seen that firsthand, comment "respect" below so other fathers watching know people still see their effort. But the conversation men want to have is not about avoiding responsibility. The conversation is about what happens after the divorce papers are signed. Because that is when many men say their role changes overnight. One day they are a father inside a family structure. The next day they feel like a visitor in their children's lives and a permanent financial obligation in the system. If you've ever watched a friend go through that shift, share this video with them right now. Sometimes the most powerful thing a man can hear is simply knowing someone understands what he is dealing with. Now imagine this situation. A man loses his relationship, his home, and sometimes half of his financial stability all at the same time. Then he's expected to rebuild everything while continuing to provide financially for children he may only see part of the time. For many men, this becomes the most difficult period of their entire lives. If that sounds familiar, comment "reality" below so more people see this conversation. Here's where the topic gets uncomfortable. When men try to talk about this pressure, they are often shut down before the conversation even begins. They are told they are complaining. They are told they are bitter. They are told they are trying to avoid responsibility. But many of these men are doing the exact opposite. They are carrying the responsibility even when the emotional and financial pressure becomes overwhelming. If you believe fathers deserve to be heard in this conversation, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you can stay connected to discussions like this. What many people don't see is the daily reality after divorce. A man may be working longer hours than he ever did during the marriage just to stay financially stable. He may be living in a smaller place while still paying for the household he no longer lives in. He may be trying to rebuild his career while navigating legal obligations that follow him for years. And at the same time, he is trying to stay emotionally present for his children. If you think more people should understand this side of the story, share this video and comment "balance" below. Now let's talk about the emotional side that almost nobody addresses. Many fathers say the hardest part is not the money. The hardest part is losing daily time with their children. Going from seeing your kids every morning and every night to seeing them occasionally can break a man in ways people rarely discuss. If you're a father who understands that feeling, comment "Dad" below so others watching know they're not alone. Again, if this conversation matters to you, subscribe and turn on notifications so you can stay connected to a community that actually talks about these realities. Over the next series of videos, we're going to talk about several things that many men feel they can't say publicly. We're going to talk about the financial pressure men face after divorce. We're going to talk about custody dynamics and why many fathers feel they have to fight just to remain present in their children's lives. We're going to talk about how divorce affects men's mental health, careers, and long-term stability. If you want those conversations to continue, share this video right now so more people see it. Because millions of fathers are living through these situations today. Many of them feel invisible in the public conversation, but their effort matters, their sacrifices matter, and their relationship with their children matters. If you believe that fathers deserve to be heard, comment "heard" below so more people can find this discussion. And remember something important. Providing for your children, even when life becomes difficult, is not weakness. Continuing to show up for your kids, even when circumstances change, is not weakness. Rebuilding your life after everything falls apart is not weakness. That is strength most people will never fully understand. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this with someone who might need to hear it. Because the goal here is not just content. The goal is a place where people can talk about these realities honestly and support each other through them.